everyone, I thought I'd send you all a Thanksgiving gift from myself, and that is my favorite recipe for those leftovers from Thanksgiving. We're going to start today with just a turkey salad. It's like chicken salad, only way more delicious. All you're going to need are some craisins. Keep it festive. Nice red onion, that's my favorite. It's my preference. You can go with a nice Vidalia or a regular white or yellow, but red. Always red. Of course, your leftover turkey from the refrigerator, some celery sticks, your basic mayonnaise, and a really good bread. That's really going to make your sandwich extra special. Since we've gone over ingredients, I think it's important we go over our tools as well. The tools are pretty basic, and everyone should have these items in their kitchen. All you're going to need is your favorite spatula for mixing everything up, a nice sharp paring knife, and your basic chef's knife. If you have all three of these tools and a bowl for mixing, as well as probably a cutting board, you're going to be fine. So let's get started. The first step in cooking is always washing your hands. Scrub thoroughly. Now we're ready to cook. Okay, so ingredient number one, it's our red onion. It's my favorite ingredient to use in anything. Let's get chopping. First, just take the whole onion. I like to just chop off both ends with our paring knife. Keep your fingers tilted in. You don't want to get any of that in your onion. Nobody wants skin. And all you're going to do is peel back the skin of the onion. Time-consuming process. You don't want to leave any of these bits on here. Okay, we have our onion peeled. Let's clean up this mess. With our mess thoroughly eradicated, we can now get to chopping. What I like to do is cut the onion down the middle first. Set half aside. All right, then we're going to turn it over. Make sure you keep your fingers back, keep them away from the blade, which is just as important now as it was earlier. Just chop up 1/2 of your onion. Now after this, we're going to cut it into smaller pieces. Not everyone is as big a fan of onion as me, so I would keep big chunks, but for our friends and family, let's be kind and make it small. All right, looks like we have a nice chop. Let's put it in our bowl so we're ready to go. Ingredient one, done. Ingredient number two is our celery. After you rinse it first, then it's time to start chopping. First, you want to take off the bad ends. Yuck. Nobody wants those. Not at all. After you get the ends off, you're just slowly going to chop little pieces all the way down the celery. Some of these are a little big, so I am going to break them down a little smaller. All right, our celery's ready now, so let's put that in our ramekin and set it aside. Clean up. And now we're on to the turkey. Just get your leftovers out of the fridge and start chopping. It's good to use a combination of both dark and white meats. It gets people who don't like dark meat to eat it first of all. But the colors, the contrast makes it nice too. So this Remember, you always want to cut across the grain of the meat. You don't want to just keep getting long strips. If you go across the grain, it's going to make it way more tender and way more easier to eat. Okay. This looks pretty good. I think I might chop up just a little bit more though. Okay, and now we're on to one of the final steps right before eating. We just have to mix everything together. So in your bowl where your turkey is, hopefully it's a big bowl like this, you just want to add in your onions. You don't have to add them all, we're just feeling it out here. Add in your celery. Add in as many craisins as you want. I just dump some out of the bag. I like a lot of craisins. I like a lot of texture in my food. And these make it really tart and really festive, which is fun. So with those added, I'm going to mix these up first before we add our mayonnaise binder to see if I have the right proportions of the items that I want. There's a few more celery in here. I'm going to get them out. And just a little bit more onion. There we go. So here we are before we add our mayonnaise. And for that, I just dollop it in or squeeze it in until it seems like it's pretty well. You don't want to make it too wet, too goopy. People really aren't into that. It's so attractive to do this, right? Mix it up with your mayonnaise. Okay, we definitely don't have enough. It's still really dry, so we're going to add some more. Okay, looks like we have this mixed together pretty well. If you can see how everything is bound together, but it's not overwhelmingly soupy, that's kind of the consistency we want to shoot for here. So now let's just get our bread and make a sandwich. Yum. So thank you all for watching. I hope this inspires you to make your own turkey salad with your Thanksgiving leftovers. I'm going to go and be alone with my sandwich now. Bye. Everyone, and welcome to my Thanksgiving special, if that's even possible to have, but let's start this over. Hi, and welcome to my bathroom. This is where step number 1 happens, as long as some other number 1s, but our number 1 is washing our hands. Hi, let's get there. So, thank you all for watching. I hope this inspires you to make your own turkey salad using whatever ingredients you so feel inspired to use. Who says inspired twice?